Hey, what's going on? It's LT the Missy here coming at you with another Pionex video review. And I want to go over what's going on in my account right now, as this is just outstanding what's going on. And I'm glad that I took the time out to go through those losses that I went through earlier in the year when I thought that we was in an early bull run when Bitcoin reached new all-time highs at that time after the spot ETF approval was approved by the SEC in the United States to be traded on the stock market, exchange brokers and everything like that, right? So I took a bit of a beating after I had found some success, and so I learned from that. And I've been showing that information as time went along, and did short video and all that type of stuff, right? So I want to go over why this thing is working out so perfectly fine for me, and why I'm so excited, and it's taking away my thought processes and everything like that, because like I'm doing research on other things, and I'm so excited about what's going on in my account that I haven't been able to fully concentrate on doing research on things and all the information that people are sharing with me about other opportunities they want me to do research on. But before I get further into this video, you should have taken the time out to read the disclaimer beginnings of this video to understand what's going on this channel at all times. If you did not do that, please go back and do so that way we're on the same page. So with that said, let's go and get to this video. So Solana has finally started to pump, and it did a nice little pump yesterday morning, as a matter of fact. So I was able to get some profits. Ethereum, I closed that one out in a loss, as a matter of fact. So let's go right here to the history, and you can see right here I closed out Ethereum. Ethereum's doing absolutely nothing so far this bull run cycle, and so I'm just gonna leave Ethereum alone because I think it has something to do with the fact that many people are leaving Ethereum. They're going to Solana, and they're going to Sui, and also going to Base, which has not launched their token yet. But that's where everyone are taking their money to, because of the cheaper gas fees, the fast networks, and there's just the overall usability of those projects, right? So Solana is this, I'm gonna stick with Solana, although it hasn't been pumping nearly as much as some other ones like HBAR, XLM, XRP. Those really been pumping a whole lot, right? And but anyways, let's get back over here and we can see my position. So what I've been doing is I've been updating this chart, and so I'm just going ahead and do this one real quick, and then I'm gonna go over to my account, overall count, so you can see what's going on in my overall count. Get that out the way. All right, so only one zone that I need to mark right there. So let's get right to my overall account, to a futures account, that is. And you can see where my account balance is at right now, $812.77. I'm already in profit today for current P&L of $72. It really is more than that, but because I'm in a floating loss of over $70 right now, that's the reason why it's taken away from my total P&L. But the thing is, what's going on right here with HBAR? HBAR killed it for me, starting last night and all this morning. So when I go back over here, I want to go over some this, right, so you can understand that you didn't make a bad decision if you're doing everything correctly, and especially when you're looking at the liquidation price, and I have it says that I won't get liquidated. Literally, you see it right there. So when you come right here to, let's go to the history, and we're going to look at all of the trades that I was able to close out this morning. So you see XLM, XRP, you got XLM, XLM again, you got Solana. Here's HBAR. I woke up this morning, I saw HBAR up almost $70. I said, let me close this out now, and I re-entered in. And so after that moment, that's when HBAR went ahead and took a nice little dip. So when you come right here to HBAR, let's see here, and I end up marking this chart up again. But the thing is, you can expect these little miniature corrections to happen every so often. So when you come right here to the daily chart, let's go to the daily one to see how it's looking on the daily, and you can see how the MA, the moving average indicators, the price action is so far ahead of the moving average indicators. And even when you come right here, this you can see it better on the 4-hour. Let's go to the 4-hour chart here, and you can see that how far ahead it was, the price action was. So with the next 4 hour candle, which is due to happen in what, over 52 minutes, because right now we got 4 hours, showing 4 hours 52 minutes and pretty much 30 seconds here. So we got less than an hour left, and then the next 4 hour candle will get started. So this after the next 4 hour candle gets started, these moving average indicators are going to be able to catch up a little bit more. And so that way it can hopefully give H-bar the chance to make another run again. And that's what happened as well with XLM. Let me show you XLM, because XLM killed it for me last week as well as XRP, right? So we're going to the 4 hour, and you can see how like XLM was making all of these big runs, right? And then eventually it'll make corrections. So that way the moving average indicators can catch up. And then once they catch up, pretty much, then it takes off again. You know, and that's what we in the midst of right now. So it could go. I mean, XLM should go up some more today, and then probably it'll take another dip to allow the moving average indicators to catch up, and that's how, you know, we can try to determine to the best of our ability when we can predict a dip in the price action of these different assets that's pumping like crazy, right? So now let's go to the hour candle, 1 hour chart here, and I want to go ahead and mark this one up as well. I mean, this is what I've been doing on, you know, this is, I can't even see that right there because I had something in the way. Okay, that's marked good enough. All right, so this is what I've been doing. I've been trying to mark the zones, so that way when they get rejected and they come back up and I can expect to see a zone, I was like, okay, this right can be a support zone, resistance zone, and everything like that, and it can help me out. But of course, when you got, you know, these price actions going up to prices that they've never been to before in recent history, then it's hard to predict where the rejection zones are at, or the, you know, the rejection zones, or, you know, for resistance and support zones, right? So we just got to take it for what it is and just understand that there will be dips, and I just leave my trades open. Although like SLM was down pretty much at, I think got up to negative $90 floating loss for me over the weekend. And that was due to it making a major correction. So it was during this time right here. It had dipped all the way down because Bitcoin, I think a lot of the Bitcoin miners, people that's mining Bitcoin, they took profit over the weekend, I believe. Because every time Bitcoin would go up to like $91,000, it immediately go right back down. And so let's take a look at Bitcoin so you can see what I'm talking. So you see what I'm talking about here. So right here, you can see this right here is on the 17th. So that was yesterday. So Bitcoin didn't do anything over the whole weekend. This whole stretch right here was the weekend. So from the 15th all the way over until just this morning. You know, so this morning it finally started moving some, and you can see right now it's starting to come back down some. But you know, I'm just gonna leave that, you know, this trade open because I think that Bitcoin can get up to like $95,000 before we see another rejection. I know the previous high was over $93,000, so it's going to test that today, I believe, and probably go up past $93,000 and probably go up to $95,000, and then it'll probably reject back down to like $92,000. And then, you know, eventually it's going to retest the new high at that moment, or whatever it gets to over 95,000, and probably get up to $98,000 to $100,000. So you know, but how do I, you know, I don't know that for sure. There's no history on Bitcoin at these high prices, but you know, it's just like try to guess and be prepared for those dips, right, to the best of your ability. So that way you could probably try to get into better positions. You know, handle the dips, let the dip happen, and then you get in at the bottom and then ride it back up. And, you know, so the thing is that I haven't been worried about the dip so much because I'm not any risk of being liquidated at all. And I got my account up to, now when you look at my account, my actual account balance is $812.77. I am well ahead of the 2% per day. You know, when you look at, let's go back to the daily compound calculator here. So let's put in here that I started with $287.65 because I did originally start with like $102.65. Then I added in another $185 to protect my account as I over leveraged my account earlier last week. And so that helped me to survive that huge volatility. And I was like, yeah, it was by accident. So now this is what I need to stick to, make sure I stick to it. And that's what I've been doing. So you look at this 2% daily, and we say that the bull run lasts for a year. Normally, the bull run lasts for like a year, but we don't know this time around. This cycle is completely different. Look at what happened earlier this year with the ETL spot approval. What happened with Bitcoin getting it up to new all-time highs, even before the Bitcoin halving even happened, right? And then when you look at all of the massive adoption of cryptocurrency now, it's could be different. It could be a different cycle this time. It could actually last longer than a year. I don't know. But normally, Bitcoin, these bull runs normally last for like a whole year. Okay. And so let's say that it's not every day of the week. We just leave it at 5 days. And I got started with my futures account back on the 10th of this month, calculated. And so when you look at this, I'm already well ahead for the month of November, December, and almost ahead for the month of January already in my account. And it's really been so easy to trade. And this is what we was experiencing somewhat earlier in this year when it was so easy to trade cryptocurrency when it was going on that massive run and Bitcoin getting to new all-time highs. And so now when you look at that, that's what's going on with the 2%. Then I was like, hey, what if I get 6% per day? And we look at this, and it's I'm ahead of November already. Then so by the end of December, it's saying that I should have over $2,400 in my account if I'm doing 6% 5 days a week, which is not going to happen, of course, right? Just saying, that's a plan, that's a strategy that I can aim for. 6% is nothing to really get when you look at trading futures. So let's go right to the trading chart again, and I want to show you this. How much you can make in a short amount of time, as Bitcoin is taking a nice little dip right there. And let's go to, let's just leave it right here. Why not? Let's see. Now make sure I get to the right thing right here. So we got price range. So I think this is the right one. So let's go right here. And let's say that you got in right here when Bitcoin shot up, right? And you take this all the way up. So this right here is showing that, if I can get this out of the way, that was a 1.58% increase for Bitcoin. Okay, Bitcoin is going to be measured differently because of the amount that you have to end up owning in order to make a nice return, right? But if you was to do this, let's go and get rid of this. And I was wanting to show you that so you can see the difference here. Let's go to like XRP, right? So the price here for XRP is a whole lot cheaper. So we're going to go right here, and we're going to say that you got started right here and roll this thing all the way up. See how much of a difference that is? It's 9.76% gain. And this is how I've been able to grow my account so fast. Trading XRP, trading XLM, trading HBAR, SUI, those assets. And so you go over to my wallet so you can see everything clearly of what I'm trading. You got Cardano, Bitcoin, HBAR, Solana, SUI, XLM, XRP. I got rid of Ethereum. I'm not trading Ethereum anymore. I don't think Ethereum is going to do hardly much of anything, just like BNB is not doing hardly much of anything right now. Okay. And XRP is already flipping cryptocurrency assets, and so they are moved up to being the 6th largest cryptocurrency in the world. And if you're not aware of, XRP used to be the 2nd largest cryptocurrency in the world before the SEC lawsuit got started back in, when was that, 2020, 2021, something like that. And so XRP is releasing all that built-in frustration, and it's really taking off right on XLM, because the co-founder of XRP is the founder of XLM. And so they pretty much do the same kind of things. It's just the XLM is more for the people, and XRP is for governments, financial institutions, so on and so forth, right? For quick and cheap cross-border transactions. So, but that's the reason why both of those are really doing very well. Then HBAR as well. I can't remember exactly what the use case was for HBAR, but I know that it has a very unique use case itself. And that's the reason why this one has been pumping a whole lot. Okay. So, yeah, I want to give you that update, and just so you can see what's going on in my account. As you can see, that it's taking a dip right now. It was up, like in negative 70 something dollars, something like that. But that's to be expected when you got Bitcoin dropping all of a sudden the way that it is. As Bitcoin still influences the market, sometimes these things will still pump without Bitcoin pumping at all, and that's a good thing to see. So I'm gonna get rid of that, and we're gonna go check out Bitcoin chart. So yeah, Bitcoin just dropped down a whole lot right now. I want to say a whole lot. It got up to, let's see, what was this? So it got up to like 92,436 not too long ago, a few some hours ago, and it dropped all the way down to like 91,116. So that right there to me is a good sign. If it's staying in between, 90,000 to like, between 90,000 and 93,000, there's a good chance that Bitcoin is going to go for the run for a new all-time high today or even tomorrow possibly. But Bitcoin had a very good start of the week last week, Sunday and Monday. So last Monday was the biggest one-day gain that Bitcoin ever did in its history, and then after that, it was just boring after that. So we take a look at the daily chart here. You can see this right here was on Sunday. This right here was on Monday. I mean, did it still go up somewhat? Yeah, it did, but it was like very boring. So it went down, then came back up, then came all the way back down, then came all the way back up, then came down, and now right now today it's up. So we it just pretty much caught up to the moving average indicators. That's all that it did, and now it can just go up for new all-time highs if it want to today or tomorrow. So I just hold my trades open, understanding that when the bull run, I'm not gonna be liquidated because I'm using such low risk. I'm using no more than 30% of my tradable funds to be able to trade my account. And for this right here, I can use what $243, something like that, to trade with, and I can just diversify that amongst all these different assets because if you just trading Bitcoin, then you're gonna be waiting on Bitcoin to do things while you got XRP, XLM, Solana, and all these other ones that can be pumping at the same time. So that's the reason why I diversify. And as I continue to grow my account, maybe I add some more trading assets that are doing well. That I can see that it has very good use case and very good potential, right? But right now, I'm very comfortable with these seven. And whatever you choose to do, just stick to your strategy and make sure that you're not over leveraging your account. So that way you can try to grow your account over time. So when we come back over to the compound calculator, you can see this right here. This is based on 6%. Then I also like what if I'm able to average 10%, right? And I know this right here is just a high if. I'm not gonna say I'm making this much money in a year's time. I'm just saying that if I can get to a certain goal, let's say that I want to get to get my account up to like $40 million or $30 million, and then I'll be happy with that. So it's saying that I can get my account to over $35 million by the month of April if I was to average 10% 5 days a week, which I know is not going to happen, but that right there is a good target, is a good goal to try to go for, and it's really not really trying to over risk anything. I'm just using a maximum leverage of 15x and not trading more than 30% of my account. And just imagine if I'm able to do that and this bull run lasts for the next year, then I can be a multi-millionaire by April time frame, and then I'll be able to take care of everything that I need to take care of for myself, my family, my mom, and so other people as well that I want to help out. I better help them out. And that's the way that I look at things. But of course, I take care of home first, and make sure that my wife gets an investment account in the stock market, get her account going, get my son's custodial account going as well, and then I get my account fully invested as well where I want it to be at, so that way we can have the dividends coming in every single month, right? And that right there is what I'm trying to do, right along with making big purchases like a home, for my family, and taking some vacations and everything as well, and living freely how we see fit. That's why I'm taking advantage of this bull run, and I'm trying to get you to understand that you can take advantage of this yourself as well. Why should you depend on these scam platforms out there that are promising fixed returns of lower than what I've been making per day by myself, just trading. I mean, yes, my account is in a floating loss right now of, well, where's that at right now? Of, pretty much $90. But I've already closed out so many trades this morning in profit. It's just crazy. Like literally, when I went to sleep last night, this right here was sitting at like $696. And now it's up to $812.77. That's how quickly you can make money yourself if you manage your risk properly. Understand that the market's gonna go in ups and go through its ups and downs. Hold your trades, trust it. You don't know when the dip's going to happen. That's the reason why I'm using such a low risk, because these dips will happen. But if you're able to handle the dips, then you're able to recover and be able to get the profit and keep riding the market all the way up to where you want your account to be at. And then you'll be able to like pick and choose when you want to trade after the bull run is over. So you're like, oh, we got a major news announcement day coming up in the United States. And the market went in favor of the dollar. So I'm waiting for the market to start dropping, and then I'm gonna go ahead and open up a sell order with like XRP or something like that, so that way I can get in and out the market as quickly as possible. So that's what I'm trying to do. And that's what a lot of people did during the last cycle. They became millionaires, and now they just sit back and they trade, very, very peacefully. They probably using trading bots like right here, what Pionex also offers, to be able to trade their accounts passively for them, or they just take the money and just trade it at within spurts of time. So it's all up to you what you want to do. I'm just trying to keep you updated what's going on my account, and I will be doing videos on other opportunities that people want me to review. I've been getting a lot of information in emails, Instagram, Messenger, text messages and everything like that. So I'm going to do the videos. It's just that I've been so focused on my account, making sure I'm growing my account properly, taking profit, because I don't have TPs with stop losses set. So I've been paying attention to my account. Like, oh, this is up $17 in profit. Let me go and close it out. Now open up another trade with $25, 25 USDT for this one position. And so you can see what I've been doing right here. This is very low risk trading right here. So before, when I had account balance like this, I was using like $300 or no, I wouldn't say 300, I'd say $500. Then I was like, I got $200 in funds available to use, and then I could be in risk of losing that because something like what happened H bar right here dipping, it would suck all the the funds up, and then I end up losing the account. So now I eliminate that risk altogether by using such low risk. And so I'm excited about this. If you are inspired by this, hey, feel free to reach out to me. If you want some other assistance or whatever the case may be, setting up a trading bot. Which, speaking of which, let's go ahead and show you that. So there's a new trading bot that got released on the app for Pionex.com, and it's the DCA futures bot. So the futures DCA bot. So let me go right here. Let's go back out and let's go to bot. And I want you to see what this thing is doing so far. Now I started this. When did I start this bot? I can't remember. Let me see history. So I started this back on the 16th. Okay. Now it was in higher profit this morning before I did this video, but Bitcoin, of course, took that dip right now recently, and I was up almost $9 in profit. But Bitcoin like it's going back up. And what I like about this right here is it's a dollar cost average bot, but it's with futures. So 10x leverage is what the max we can use right now while it's in the trial period. So I was like, let me just do 10x because of the fact that I'm using 15x for my regular positions anyway. And so when you come right here and you go to, let me see, I think it was more, or no, right here. So we got placed. So I'm already on there. And you can see all the prices that if Bitcoin was to go all the way down to these prices, it would make buys. And then as Bitcoin goes back up, it will end up selling at those marks. So I set the bot up to buy and sell at 0.2% price swings, and so that's what this bot has been doing, and it's automatic. I'm not having to do anything, and that's the beauty about these kind of trading bots like this. When you get things set up, and especially during this bull run, whether you're in the United States or international, you can take advantage of trading bots. It's just that in the United States, there's no leverage trading. In the UK, you can't access Pionex because they got the strict cryptocurrency regulations. And so don't know if Pionex is going to be able to get back in with you or not. But just moving forward, just pay attention to that to see if you're able to get back in or not. Okay. So thing is, in the United States, you won't have access to leverage trading, but you can take advantage of all the spot trading bots that are available for free on Pionex. Set up your trading bot and you just let it go from there. And so it's very simple to set up. It's not hard. So you, like for example, you come right here, you go to bot, and when you don't have anything, you'll be able to see a button in the middle of the screen that says create bot. But if you got a bot going, you go up here to the top left corner, click on create, and then you got DCA bot. Rebalancing bot will be something that a lot of you probably interested in the United States, since a lot of the staking features that are available to people outside the United States are not available to you in the United States. You're only able to stake Ethereum and Solana on the US version of Pionex. So the rebalancing bot will come in handy, because now you're able to buy and hold multiple assets, right? So let's say that, hey, I like I like SUI and I like HBAR. So you can put those two paired up together in a rebalancing bot, or you can do to where you can do a multiple hold as well. So you customize, and you can add in the coins. So you can add in as many coins as you want to, as long as you're able to allocate the funds equally amongst them. So if you want to do hold 10 different cryptocurrencies, you can do so. And I'm like, okay, I got $10,000 I want to start with. Put the $10,000 in, and you have equal allocation to all those cryptos, and then you'll be able to go ahead and take advantage of the price swings. And what it would do, for example, is keep it on simple explanation terms, is that, for example, if SUI goes up $50 in value, but what was the other one I said? HBAR doesn't move. It would take $25 of the SUI profit and give it and buy more HBAR, so keep them balanced. And so you're growing all your assets together, constantly rebalancing bot. Okay, so now you get out of there. So like I said, you can't take advantage of any of the futures grid bots in the United States, but all of us internationally, we can. Okay, but all of these bots right here are free to use. There's no membership plan to pay for Pionex or anything like that neither. Okay, they get trading fees for all these trading bots, so they make a lot of money from people just using the platform, the exchange for free. Okay, due to the trading fees. So that right there is pretty much it. As you see that my account is dipping down to over $100 floating loss, but let's see what's going on real quick, because it's probably Bitcoin that's causing the market to dip right now. Let's go to the 1 hour chart. Yeah, so Bitcoin is causing the market to dip right now, but that's to happen. So as Bitcoin is, like I said, people are taking profits and everything like that, and that caused Bitcoin price to drop. So all I do is hold my positions, understanding that it's going to come back up. And so I'm not panicking or anything like that. I don't have anything to panic about. I have no worries of being liquidated on any of my positions. That's the beauty about using just 15x leverage at the max, and only using 30% at the max of my funds. I'm not even using 30% right now in these traded positions. So there you have it. And so that right there is my update of what's going on my futures account. If you like what you heard and saw, please subscribe to the channel. Also, feel free to share this video with other people. If you're interested in joining Pionex, I have my links down in the description of this video, as well as in the comment section. If you heard Pionex from someone else, please get back with that person, use their referral link, create your account, get your KYC done, and start trading, whether it's with trading bots or manual trading. So you can take advantage of both, like what I'm doing. So that right there is it. Thanks for tuning in. I'll see you next time in this video. Take care, everyone.